Ms. Legalista here. Welcome to the video. Look, I know everybody is putting together their financial plans. They got a financial management piece in place for their family. They're trying to build wealth. And here you have all of these people trying to scam you out of your money all day long. That is their full-time job. Well, we've talked a little bit about, actually, I should back up. We've talked a lot about using some of these payment apps and getting scammed, sending somebody money, and then not getting the services or product that you ordered. But what about when somebody sends you money? Okay, this is a totally new one. Let's hear how this works and what you should be watching out for. And then I'm going to let you in on something that I'm actually going through right now.
Well, if you've ever mistakenly sent money to someone on those peer-to-peer payment apps, you know that sinking feeling. But what if the opposite happened? You're sent money from someone that you don't know.
Well, NBC10 consumer investigative reporter Ms Legalista says beware because this newfound money could be a trap.
Peer-to-peer money payment apps are easy to use. Just download, link to your bank account, and start sending and receiving money.
I use it actually all the time.
Rolette says she mostly sends or receives money from the people in her contact list. But last July, she used Zelle to pay a travel agent a $150 deposit for an upcoming trip. A couple of months later, she realized the agent never received the money.
He was like, this is not my number, and someone else has your money, so you might need to look into it.
Rolette was off by one digit when she typed in the travel agent's phone number to initiate the transaction. So she contacted the person who received her deposit by mistake to ask for it back.
Said my name and I said, listen, back in July, I realized that I sent you $150 and I'm just calling to find out if I could get that money back.
Now, we all know that that person's probably not going to be giving that money back. Okay. That's generally how that's going to work. You're going to send that money to somebody and you may luck up and get somebody who will give it back, but I just don't see that happening.
And then the phone went dead.
She tried calling again, but it went to voicemail every time. So Rolette contacted her bank for help. They contacted Zelle, which sent her an email saying, unfortunately, they were unable to retrieve the funds. They offered her no explanation and closed the investigation. A recent Consumer Reports survey found of those who use peer-to-peer payment services at least once a week, 12% sent money to the wrong person. And getting the money back isn't easy, if not impossible.
It can actually be really hard to get back because you have sent your money and now the other person has it.
Kimberly Palmer, a finance expert with NerdWallet, says there could be an honest explanation as to why the person who wrongfully received her money was skeptical about sending it back.
It's entirely possible that the person she called thought that she was a scammer.
That's because there's a scam going around where a fraudster claims to have accidentally sent you money on your payment app and asks you to return it. But the money they sent may have come from a stolen credit card or hacked account. And if you send the money back to the scammer, you could be on the hook for the money once the transaction is flagged as fraudulent.
All right. There's so much going on to this. Different parties are sending money using these payment apps. One party is sending it to the wrong person. Then you have cases where, yes, the hacker or fraudster is sending you money, hoping to maybe get some real money back before you find out that it was actually a fraudulent credit card use that actually occurred. Who can keep up with all of this? Who can keep up?
And that's why you have to be really careful. Anytime someone sends you money, you don't want to just send it back because they asked you to.
Zelle told NBC, if you get money sent to your account by mistake, don't send it back to the sender unless you know them. Instead, they say, contact your bank. Your bank may be able to help you return the payment. If you use Venmo and receive a payment from someone you don't know, the payment app says to contact their support team. They can help you reverse the payment. As for Cash App, they say to never send money to someone you don't know, even if it seems to be an honest mistake. And they ask customers to use the refund feature to send a payment back to the sender without creating a new payment. Some additional tips, you want to treat these transactions like cash because they are. Before sending money, check the phone number or email of the person you're sending it to and send a small amount first as a test and get confirmation it was received before you send the rest.
If you receive money that you were not expecting, money from somebody who you didn't know, money that you have no idea what to do with, You just heard the tips that they said. I'm actually in a situation right now. We had something going on, sort of a project, and some money just appeared after the project was over. So now we're all trying to figure out, is this legitimate money, what to do, and whether or not this is a real person on the other end, or if this is some sort of scammer. So we are following those tips that this person, Leslie Gatos, just provided to us in this story. Everybody else keeps saying it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. So that's where we are with this. We feel like we're being scammed, and I don't know. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on with this. But definitely, definitely, definitely take these tips to heart and sort of hold on to it. Go through what they told you to do. And that's probably one of the best ways you're going to be able to protect your money and keep that financial plan in place that you have for you and your family. All right. So hopefully this gives you a few tips. Hopefully. It definitely gave me a few when I watched it the first time. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Mwah. Peace.